Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today we're gonna be talking about parosmia. It's a condition that distorts your smell and taste, and it makes food taste like trash. It makes it taste like gasoline. It makes food taste like rotten meats. It's awful. It makes you not want to eat anymore. So if you are suffering from parosmia, watch the video. If you're not, continue to watch, because maybe it might make you like more aware and not want to get coronavirus even more, because parosmia is a side effect of getting coronavirus. So I'm gonna tell my story and then tell you how I'm dealing with it. And we can use the comments as like a discussion place where if other people are suffering from it, maybe you guys can give me tips on how to get over it or, get better from it. So I got coronavirus November 4th, 2020. It's currently April 2021, and I'm still suffering from some of the side effects of coronavirus. And the only, I still have foggy memory. I forget a lot of things, and I get tired all the time really easily. So coronavirus is not a joke. Before I got it, I didn't really take it that seriously. Then I got it, and now I'm suffering from it. So I would definitely not want to get it. So so wear your mask. Don't do stupid stuff. Go get vaccinated. But let's talk about the parosmia. So I got coronavirus November 4th, 2020. As soon as I got coronavirus, I felt like I had the flu for like a day or two. Then after that, I felt just kind of tired, but I lost my taste and smell completely. And I found that out by going to Starbucks. I got a lemonade and it tasted like water. And I gave it to my friend, and she sipped it and she said, "This tastes really sour." And I said, "No, that tastes like water." So I went and got tested, and I had coronavirus. I lost my my smell and taste completely. I couldn't taste anything for about a week, maybe 2 weeks. Then I got my taste and smell back 100%. I could eat anything. Everything tasted normal. Everything tasted good. I could eat whatever I wanted, just like normal. And I was like that for about a month and a half. Then I remember the day, New Year's of 2020 going into 2021, I ordered McDonald's in Miami and I ate a Big Mac, and it tasted like rotten. Like it tasted like it was rotten. I spit it out and I went, "Oh my God, they must have served me something bad, like an old cheeseburger." So I ordered another Big Mac, and it came and it tasted rotten too. And I went, "Something's wrong here." So everything I started eating started tasting rotten, but it wasn't as bad. I could still eat pastas. Pastas were really good. I could still eat almost anything. I just really couldn't eat chicken or beef. Well, over the course of time, over a month, pasta started turning rotten. Vegetables started turning rotten. So now it's to the point where I've been suffering for this for about 4 months of food being rotten. And it got to the point where I couldn't eat anymore. Everything was rotten. Like I couldn't drink Sprite. Sodas were rotten. Everything was rotten. Everything I would eat would be rotten. So I got to the point where I was like, I might need to get a feeding tube. So I had a feeding tube before, back in high school, because I wasn't gaining weight. And so I got to the point where I thought I would need a feeding tube because I wasn't eating. Everything was rotten, and when something's rotten, you don't want to eat it. And I got to the point where I couldn't find out what to eat, and I was going to give up. I was like, I need a feeding tube, because I tried drinking smoothies, but even smoothies were rotten, or smoothies made me feel like, because I'm also lactose intolerant, so it was a whole thing. Well, how I've been dealing with parosmia is this. So this is a nose clip that swimmers or divers wear so that water doesn't go up their nose. So it looks like this, and you put it on like this, or however. I mean, I guess you could put it on either way. And so you put it on, and it clamps your nose down. So I've learned with this that I think 99% of your taste is through your nose, because when I put this on, I can't taste anything. So I've been able to eat whatever I want using this. So this thing saved my life. I still have lost about 15 pounds because I still don't eat as much as I usually do. But when I put this on, I'm able to eat whatever I want. Like I could eat McDonald's, I could eat cheeseburgers, I could eat chicken, I could eat anything I want. Now, the problem is when you take it off, the rotten aftertaste is still gonna be in your mouth. You're still gonna burp up the rotten taste, and that's horrible, right? So I found out a system how I'm able to eat and never taste the rotten ever. So what I do is I put on this nose clip like this, and I eat whatever I want. And then before I take this off, I go brush my teeth really good for like 2 or 3 minutes. Like I brush my teeth. I think I do it multiple times. So then after that, this stuff saves your life. So you gargle this 2 or 3 times. Like I'm talking, put a lot in your mouth. Like I go through probably one of these a week because I eat 3 or 4 times a day. And so the cool thing about this is you have really good oral hygiene because you're going to be brushing your teeth every time you eat. The bad thing is your lips will get really chapped because this will dry out your lips. But I mean, I'd rather be able to eat than that. So the system is put this on, eat whatever you want. Then before you take this off, brush your teeth, rinse your mouth out 3 times with this, gargle it, then take it off, and it's gonna be minty. Now, even this could be rotten. I mean, it's mint flavored, so you could try a different flavor, but this, I'd rather taste a rotten minty taste than rotten meat or gasoline. So yeah, so some people, this is still rotten too. It's rotten for me, but it's so strong that I'd rather taste this after I eat than what that food tastes like, because if you have parosmia, you know what I'm talking about. The food is really, really rotten. Now, if you want to eat without this, you're very limited to things you can eat. So I have found the only 2 sodas I can drink that do not taste rotten. Root beer does not taste rotten, and Dr. Pepper does not taste rotten. Coca-Cola tastes rotten. Pepsi tastes rotten. Sprite tastes rotten. You know, those things are super rotten. Now, the one thing that isn't rotten is an orange. Fruits, like fruits are really good. Pineapples are good. Oranges are really good, but carrots have become rotten. Celery has become rotten. I can't even dip it in ranch because ranch is rotten. So I can eat avocado rolls, like sushi avocado rolls, like just rice and avocado. I can eat that, but you really can't eat, you can't eat yellow cheeses. That's rotten. But I can eat queso, like white cheese I can eat, but chips are rotten. Fried foods are really bad. So I basically just wanted to make this video to just explain what I'm going through, and that this has severely helped me. I've been able to eat whatever I want, whenever I want. But you know, I have multiple of these. I probably ordered about 50 of these. I have some that are unopened. And whenever I go on a road trip, I take this with me. It's really bad to eat on a road trip because you have to pull over and brush your teeth on the side of the road or at a gas station. So yeah, I know this video might seem a little pointless to some people who don't have this, but it could happen to you. And I thought, well, I have a good following and I'm not monetizing this video. I just want to help whoever I can because I'm about to eat. I ordered Mexican food, which has been one of my favorite things to eat. I'm going to tell you another side horror story. Even when you wear this and eat, you don't eat the same thing over and over and over again because eventually even though you're wearing this, your mouth is going to feel the taste of it being rotten. So I would switch up what you're eating every once in a while. But this is a serious thing that people are dealing with. It's called parosmia. You can Google it. There's a lot of articles about it. I'm not the only one suffering from this. In the beginning, I was like, why me? But I want them to have a cure for it. I hope they can find a cure for this. It's honestly the worst side effect that I'm dealing with after coronavirus. Like I can deal with the forgetting things. I can deal with the being tired, but eating, you need to eat to live. And I've lost 15 pounds since I've gotten this side effect thing. And honestly, without this, I probably would have had to get a feeding tube because I cannot eat with that food being that rotten. So this saved my life. It blocks all the taste, all the smell. The only thing your tongue does is pick up spices, and that's basically all that I've learned that your tongue does from this. And I know you're probably thinking, well, I mean, no, Logan, your tongue tastes, well, put on one of these and eat. You're going to see that you don't really taste anything. So I don't really know what else to talk about in the video. I just wanted to tell you guys my story, that I'm still suffering from it. I hope it gets better. If you've suffered from parosmia, tell me in the comments if it's gotten any better, what you've done to get better. Can you get better? Because they do say that it may go away on its own, but I've read some articles of people who've suffered from it for 6 months, a year, and there's people that are saying it's not getting better. There's some people saying it is getting better. Mine isn't getting better. I would say it's getting worse because in the beginning I was able to eat certain foods. Now those foods are rotten. But yeah, these are the 2 drinks that I can drink. And I gave up dark sodas for 4 years, so I feel bad. But I mean, I can drink this. because, and I know we're thinking, well, just drink water. Some waters taste rotten. I can't explain it. It makes you go crazy. But I wasn't a big fan of food to begin with. I've just never really, the food's always made me just kind of nauseous, and this makes it worse. My brother got coronavirus. My whole crew got coronavirus, and none of them are suffering from this. They've recovered and they can taste and eat stuff. So I do not wish this on anyone. It's really bad. Like, it's really bad. But I mean, I do live my normal life now thanks to this. So shout out to this company, the TYR, make their stock go up, because go buy these. This helps a lot. So let's run by it one time. Before you eat. Oh yeah, also real quick, before you eat, do not get near the food. So like I order DoorDash or Uber Eats. So before I go get the food at the door, I put this on, because the problem is if you smell the food before you put this on, you're going to associate that smell with the food. And even though you have this on, you're still gonna be like, I'm eating that thing that just smelled bad. So I don't really go through drive-thrus, but when I do go through drive-thrus, I wear this now, and they look at me. So I go through the drive-thru and they're looking at me like, what the hell is that on your nose? And you know, it's really bad. You can't really eat at restaurants with parosmia because it's so rotten. So unless you want to wear this for about an hour or 2 hours, I recommend not going out eating that much. I have gone out to eat. I just don't wear this, and I just breathe out my mouth the whole time. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to explain that you're not alone if you're suffering from it. And I know it's probably a small amount of people that is suffering from it. And I just wanted to help you guys with the knowledge that I have. They say that you can go through smell therapy. I really don't know how to start that. I would like to, if someone knows what smell therapy is, post in the comments what I'm supposed to start doing. But until then, wear this before you eat, and then before you take this off after eating, brush your teeth really well, and then gargle at least 3 times with this. And then when you take it off, it'll be not rotten food. It'll just be minty rotten. But I mean, it might not just be minty. And if this Listerine is too bad, try a different brand. But any type of mouthwash will really do. Or what I would recommend is, if this is too rotten, try to drink, like before you take it off, try to drink a soda that overpowers it, or try to, if you like alcohol, drink an alcoholic drink because it's so powerful, but that's even rotten. It's a lose-lose situation, but at least you get to eat. So post in the comments if you're suffering from it. Do you know anyone suffering from it? Do you know anyone that's recovered from it? Do you know any medicines to take, or any medical procedures that people have had? I'm here to just have a conversation about this. Because it's not a joke. I've had it for 4 months, and it seems to be getting worse and not better. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think, and I will make an update video if I know anything else about this.